Charles Edward Durning was an American actor, with appearances in over 200 movies, television shows and plays. Durning's memorable roles included the Oscar-winning The Sting and Dog Day Afternoon, along with the comedies Tootsie, and the best Little Whorehouse in Texas and To Be or Not to Be. Early life: Durning was born in Highland Falls, New York, the ninth of 10 children. His three brothers James, Clifford, and Gerald Durning, and his sister Frances survived to adulthood, but 5 sisters lost their lives to scarlet fever and smallpox as children. His mother, Louise, was a laundress at West Point, and his father, James Durning, was an Irish immigrant. His mother was also of Irish descent. Durning was raised Catholic. In 1959, Durning married his first wife, Carol Doughty. They divorced in 1972. He was legally separated from his second wife, Mary Ann Durning, in 2010. He is survived by his 3 children from his first marriage. Military service: Charles Durning served in the U.S. Army during World War II. He was drafted at age 20 and participated in the Normandy invasion of France. He was wounded by a German Euro mine on June 15, 1944 at La Mer des Mers, Normandy. Durning was discharged with a rank of Private First Class on January 30, 1946. Durning was known for participating in various functions to honor American veterans. He was the chairman one year of the U.S. National Salute to hospitalized veterans. He was an honored guest speaker for over a decade at the National Memorial Day concert televised by PBS every year on the Sunday evening of Memorial Day weekend. Durning was paid a special tribute at the May 26, 2013 National Memorial Day concert when taps was sounded in his honor. Military awards and decorations: for his valor and for the wounds he received during the war, Durning was awarded the Silver Star, Bronze Star, and Purple Heart medals. Additional awards included the Army Good Conduct Medal, the American Campaign Medal and the European African Middle Eastern Campaign Medal with 1 Bronze Service Star, and the World War II Victory Medal. His badges included the Combat Infantryman Badge, Expert Badge with Rifle Bar, and Honorable Service Lapel Pin. Durning received the French National Order of the Legion of Honor from the French Consul in Los Angeles in April 2008. Acting career: while pursuing an acting career, Durning, a professional ballroom dancer, taught at Frederick Astaire Dance Studio in New York City. Referred to as the King of Character Actors, Durning began his career in 1951. While working as an usher in a burlesque joint, he was hired to replace a drunken actor on stage. Subsequently, he performed in roughly 50 stock company productions and in various off-Broadway plays. He attracted the attention of Joseph Papp. Beginning in 1961, he appeared in 35 plays as part of the New York Shakespeare Festival. "That time in my life was my best time," Durning told Pittsburgh's Post-Gazette in 2001. "I had no money at all, and he didn't pay much. You were getting a salary for performance plus a rehearsal salary. We would do 3 plays in Central Park for the summer. And then you'd do 3 to 6 plays every year down on Lafayette Street, new plays by new writers, Sam Shepard, David Mamet, David Rabe, John Ford Noonan, Jason Miller." During this period, he segued into television and movies. He made his film debut in 1965, playing in Harvey Middleman, Fireman. He appeared in John Frankenheimer's I Walk the Line starring Gregory Peck, 2 Brian De Palma movies, Hi, Mom. Credited as Charles Durning, with Robert De Niro and Sisters. He also appeared in Dealing, or the Berkeley to Boston 40 Brick Lost Bag Blues with Barbara Hershey and John Lithgow. Durning's performances in Broadway productions include Drat, The Cat, Puss Cafar. Copyright, The Happy Time, Indians, That Championship Season, In the Boom Boom Room, The Au Pair Man, Knock Knock, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Inherit the Wind, The Gin Game, Gore Vidal's The Best Man. In 2002, he performed in the Tony Randall-produced The Resistible Rise of Arturo E. by Bertolt Brecht with Al Pacino. He played the role of Jack Jameson in Wendy Wasserstein's final play, Third with Diane Weirstead Lincoln Center's Mitzi E. Newhouse Theater. Durning won the LA Drama Critics Circle Award for his powerful performance in the Westwood Playhouse's 1977 production of David Rabe's Streamers. In 1980, he won critical acclaim for his performance as Norman Thayer, Jr. in Los Angeles' Armanson Theater's production of On Golden Pond opposite Julie Harris. In 1972, director George Roy Hill, impressed by Durning's performance in the Tony Award and Pulitzer Prize-winning play that championship season, offered him a role in The Sting. In the Oscar Best Picture winner, starring Paul Newman and Robert Redford, Durning won distinction as the crooked cop, Lieutenant William Snyder, who polices and hustles professional con artists. He doggedly pursues the young grifter, Johnny Hooker, only to become the griftee in the end. Other film credits include Dog Day Afternoon with Al Pacino, When a Stranger Calls, The Final Countdown, The Hindenburg, Twilight's Last Gleaming with Burt Lancaster, True Confessions with Robert De Niro. Some television credits include The Connection, Queen of the Stardust Ballroom, the made-for-television musical in which he played the mailman who reaches out to Maureen Stapleton's lonely widow on the dance floor, Attica, PBS's The Dancing Bear with Tyne Daly, the PBS production I Would Be Called John as Pope John XXIII, Hallmark Hall of Fame, Casey Stengel, in which Durning played the legendary baseball manager Charles Dillon Casey Stengel. NBC's mini-series Studs Lonigan with Harry Hamlin and Colleen Dewhurst. The Best Little Girl in the World with Jennifer Jason Leigh. In 1976, he received both an Emmy and a Golden Globe nomination for his performance in the television mini-series Captains and the Kings. In 1979, he played Doc Hopper, a man who owns a frog leg restaurant and the main antagonist in the Muppet movie. In Tootsie, he played a suitor to a cross-dressing Dustin Hoffman. The two actors worked together again in a 1985 TV production of Death of a Salesman. In 1993, he guest-starred in the Sean Penn-directed music video Dance with the One That Brought You by Shania Twain. Other film roles include Henry Larson, the benevolent father of Holly Hunter's character in Home for the Holidays, and Pappy O'Daniel, a cynical governor of Mississippi in the Coen Brothers' Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Prior to appearing in Burt Reynolds' later TV series, Durning appeared with him in 4 films, beginning with 1979's Starting Over, followed by 1981's Sharky's Machine, 1982's The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, and 1985's Stick. All were box office successes with the exception of Stick. On TV, he played Town Dr. Harlan Eldridge on the Reynolds sitcom Evening Shade. From 1998 to 2002, he had a recurring role on Everybody Loves Raymond as the Barun family's long-suffering parish priest, Father Hubley. He also played the voice of recurring character Francis Griffin in the animated series Family Guy. He appeared on the FX television series Rescue Me, playing Mike Gavin, the retired firefighter father of Dennis Leary's character. In 2005, he was nominated for an Emmy Award for his portrayal of a Marine veteran in Call of Silence, an episode in the television series NCIS, first broadcast November 23, 2004. Durning's character turns himself into authorities, insisting that he must be prosecuted for having murdered his buddy during ferocious combat on Iwo Jima 6 decades earlier. The real truth of the incident only becomes known for certain when the guilt-stricken veteran goes through a cathartic reliving of the battlefield events. For his numerous roles on television, he earned 9 Emmy Award nominations. He also received Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor nominations for The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas in 1982 and To Be or Not to Be in 1983. He won a Golden Globe in 1990 for his supporting role in the television miniseries The Kennedys of Massachusetts, having had 3 previous nominations. That same year, he won a Tony Award for his performance as Big Daddy in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. He received 2 Drama Desk Awards for his performances in that championship season, and third, a Euro There Are Many Secrets in Us, In the Depths of Our Souls, That We Don't Euro Unregistered Trademark T Want Anyone to Know About, a Euro He Told Parade. A Euro Theory, a Euro Unregistered Trademark S Terror and Repulsion in Us, The Terrible Spot That We Don't Euro Unregistered Trademark T Talk About. that place that no one knows about horrifying things we keep secret. A lot of that is released through acting. In 1999, Durning was inducted into the Theatre Hall of Fame on Broadway. He was honored with the Life Achievement Award at the 14th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards ceremony on January 27, 2008. On July 31, 2008, he was given a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame adjacent to one of his idols, James Cagney. Death: Durning died of natural causes at his home in Manhattan on December 24, 2012, aged 89, and was subsequently buried at Arlington National Cemetery. On December 27, 2012, Broadway theaters dimmed their lights to honor him. The New York Times, which commented on Durning's more than 200 credited roles, referred to him and actor Jack Klugman, who died the same day, as extraordinary actors ennobling the ordinary. The Huffington Post compared the two men, calling them character-actor titans. Durning's 3 children were with him when he died. All 3 live in New York City. Filmography, narrations, Normandy, The Great Crusade. Discovery Channel director Christopher Koch, English, references. External links. Charles Durning at the Internet Movie Database, Charles Durning at the Internet Broadway Database, Charles Durning at the Internet Off-Broadway Database, location of Charles Durning's grave at Find a Grave, McCashlin, John, townhall.com. Stars by example at the Wayback Machine, Hayes, Richard L., Osprey Publishing. Hollywood Stars at D-Day, Soldiers Online. Army.mil. Concert on Memorial Day.